This is News Center 1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is News Center 1 at 5:30. The incidents topping both local and national headlines from Ferguson to Baltimore, officer-involved shootings have been catapulted into the spotlight. Here in Rapid City, in the span of mere months, both the Pennington County Sheriff's Office and the Rapid City Police Department were involved in altercations that resulted in officer-involved shootings. The use of deadly force turning out to be a big topic at this year's National Association of Attorneys General Summit here in South Dakota. Executive producer Aaliyah Wilson sitting in on that panel.
People, you got to be a part of, not apart from the community. That's what this is going to take.
The sharp headlines attached to officer-involved shootings can end up driving a wedge in between law enforcement and the communities they serve. But during this year's Presidential Initiative Summit being held in Deadwood, the message was one of resounding optimism when it comes to the direction much of the country is headed when dealing with officer-involved shootings.
There's a lot of different dynamics, and all of that is getting vetted. And, you know, those who are early doing it, we're learning maybe from their mistakes, but also from all the things that they are doing right. So for us to have the conversation on all of these topics, because they are constantly evolving, they're not stagnant. Police work has moved, even from when I started 30 plus years ago. It's a whole different world. Hopefully we can take some of that home and apply it in our own states, give our citizens confidence that we're doing our best to make it as good as it can be.
And that's exactly what South Dakota Attorney General and NAAG President Marty Jackley is hoping for. A positive exchange of ideas.
I'm going to talk to the Attorney General community about how we do officer-involved shootings in South Dakota, how we're transparent. We bring in several different investigation agencies. We give the public within 30 days a summary. Those are some of the ideas that I think have worked well for us in South Dakota. It has helped us address some of the media issues that have really come up in Ferguson, South Carolina, and some other states. And so that's really what the hope is, to share those solutions and have a good discussion about how we can better train our officers and how we as Attorney Generals can better address those tragic officer-involved shooting situations.
Training in relation to officer-involved shootings was a major point of discussion for the panel. Thanks to men like Don McCrae, South Dakota is offering its officers enhanced training that conforms to new national standards when it comes to the use of force. I was invited to take part in a training simulation where a split-second decision can mean life and death.
You are responding to a report of an active shooting at a local high school. Inside, you meet other officers to form a rapid response team for entry into the building.
The 13-week course exposes law enforcement to over 100 real-life scenarios, which helps provide officers with a solid foundation of experience to properly react to situations they come across in the field, situations that require a level-headed response to highly emotional situations.
Officer-involved shootings and the body cams and all of this, I would like to see an in-depth report on the holistic view of it, and not just the sensationalism, if you will, or the emotional part, but talk about the law and how it works.
In the end, it comes down to how we equip our men and women in blue to handle the situations they will face on our streets. As it was pointed out during the conference, police officers are our protectors, not just warriors.
You're the safety valve and the pressure cooker of our society. You're our guardians, you're our protectors. Yes, you're the last strand of wire between the foxes and chickens.